Hello, everybody, and welcome to the finale of the Slumber Party.
I'm actually so excited.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
New setup today. Okay, feeling very fancy. I actually really like this setup.
Thank you.
Why don't we should do the setup all the time? We could just come here.
Why not?
You have so much more space than I do. We're always cramped in my little studio. Well, welcome to our grand finale episode. As per always, it is your co-hosts. I'm Diana Badea.
And I'm Kat Capone.
And we are your go-to NYC girlies.
Yes.
Always giving you the deets.
For sure.
Always giving you the unfiltered truth and all the hot takes that a lot of people seem to hate on Instagram. It's fine. It's fine.
You love us.
You love us. You miss us when we're not around.
Your daddy loves me.
Oh. And did she lie? Did
I lie?
So we have so many fun segments tonight.
I know. I'm so excited.
We're adding in so many new things.
Yes.
And we're going to start with our, good old faithful light as a feather, stiff as a board.
Yeah. Yeah.
Before we start, don't forget to like, share, and follow. Even though this is the grand finale, this is not the end of the Slumber Party podcast.
It's just season one.
Just season one. We're just prepping. We're just prepping for the next season, which is going to be even better. So
Exactly.
yes. Light as a feather, stiff as a board. Go, Kat.
Ooh, I didn't think about this, but prior to light as a feather was today. Like, I was just really looking forward to this. I was like excited. I was like prepping. So this was like, this is great.
Yes.
Yeah. What about you?
My light as a feather is I have new music coming out finally.
Yes.
And I'm doing a private, well, not a private, a very public secret performance this weekend.
Okay.
And I had rehearsal yesterday, and I was, at first I didn't know what I was walking into, and I'm so excited. It's kind of one of the bigger things that I've ever done.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, okay. Things are coming together. Things are working. Things are vibing. And everybody loved the song that I sent you.
Yes.
And I'm super excited. It feels like right now, during a time where a lot of things feel like it's kind of falling apart in my life,
know.
all of the sudden, the things that I've been wanting to kind of work out are starting to work out. And yeah, that's my light as a feather this week. I'm so nervous, but I'm so excited.
No, be excited. And you sound really great on the song too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, stiff as a board.
A lot of loss happening in my family this year. And that's my stiff as a board is like, I know people are old, and it's so bittersweet because it's like, I'm happy this person got to live a long life, but then you're selfishly like, wait, but like, don't go yet. Mm-hmm. And I lost a great aunt in May. I lost another great aunt this week. And then another great aunt is like in the hospital. And, so it's just been very like
Hard, dark.
Yeah, very hard, very dark, and just,
Okay, that's your stiff as a board.
Yeah. What's your stiff as a board?
I actually didn't think of one. My stiff as a board. Let me think for a second. My stiff as a board is that I guess kind of similar family stuff. I think that with a wedding, with planning a wedding, comes kind of like new and unveiled feelings about people in your family, and realizing like things aren't as they used to be. I wish that they were. And I kind of don't know how to go about it. Like, I have certain family members that I feel like just really, and they're not family members who like I don't have a decently close relationship with. Mm-hmm. I just feel like, I'm not exactly, or my wedding, or really just like our family in general isn't prioritized, but they expect a lot from us. And then I don't know how to go about telling them like, hey, you hurt my feelings. Hey, because I'm afraid that since they are a little bit more emotionally unavailable or immature, like that if I speak up, that it's going to cause a big chasm, which is the last thing I want. So it just kind of causes me to silence myself.
Yeah.
But I know like with planning my wedding, which is a year from tomorrow, by the way.
Ooh.
a year from tomorrow.
Yay! That's amazing. Wow. Yeah. A year.
Yeah.
It's going to go by like this, let me tell you.
I know. I'm starting to get very excited though.
Take it slow. Enjoy every moment. Yeah. Savor what you can. Just,
I definitely am. And first of all, let me just say, anybody who says like, oh, calling your man your fiance is, it's like so corny. I've been waiting 5 years to get a ring on my finger.
What do you mean calling your man your fiance?
People say that like...
Is he not your fiance? What
people say that like calling somebody your fiance feels like too extra. Like it feels so formal and like gross. I'm like, suit yourself. I've been dying to call my man my fiance. I'm not going to call my man my partner. He's my partner in life. Yes, sure, that's fine. But I've been waiting to call my man and to be a fiance.
Did we fail English? The proper term is fiance. So whoever's telling you not to call him that when that's exactly what the fuck he is can go fuck themselves. What are we talking about? Please. That's like saying, oh, don't call him your husband. Unless you know my man's name, I'm going to say my husband. Now, if you know him, then I'll say his name. But that's like 4 people because he don't like nobody. So
we love a decisive king, okay? But yeah, so that's kind of my stiff as a board is just, unveiling some stuff and figuring out family stuff with, no, it's okay. Family stuff with the wedding. Let me tell you, I've said it once, I'll say it again. Planning the wedding is not hard. I could do this with my eyes closed. I'm having a great time, dare I say. Could do it with my eyes closed. It's all the fucking personalities.
No. It's literally that.
It's all the personalities.
It's literally that.
I'm literally blind. It's the personalities. I could still feel your horrific energy. Yeah. Okay? So that's what it is. But yeah, that's my stiff as a board.
Okay. Yeah. I understand.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure you do.
I still have PTSD.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Okay. Yes. So, since this is a sleepover and it's our finale sleepover of the season, we decided to do some real sleepover things. So we are going to tell you our celebrity sleepover fantasy, like who we would want at like a sleepover. Do you want to say who you would have at yours first?
Okay. Everybody who I would have at my slumber party is Charlie XCX.
Okay.
Megan Fox.
Ooh.
Taylor Swift.
Okay.
Chappell Roan.
Okay.
Olivia Rodrigo.
Okay.
Julia Fox. Did I say that already? No, I said Megan. 2 Foxes. Zoe Saldana.
Oh, okay.
Doja Cat.
Oh, yeah.
SZA.
Yeah.
Lizzo.
Yeah.
Lady Gaga.
Obviously.
And of course, Beyonce and Solange.
Obviously. Yep.
Okay. Who's at your slumber party?
I just want you guys to know this shows our age gap.
I was really trying to get up there, though. I was like...
I'm like, here's everyone who's 50. All right, so Rihanna. Obviously. She's got to be there. Drew Barrymore.
Damn, that's a good one.
My Pisces sister.
That's a really good one.
Yeah.
That's a really good one.
Ariana Grande. All right. This is for the 30s peoples, okay?
She's a good one to have.
For people in their 30s. Alexa Demi.
Yes.
Yeah. Lady Gaga. Stephanie Joanne Germanotta. Thank you. Our bestie. Honestly, off topic, real quick. I think one day my mom is going to call me and be like, so I'm just eating chicken cutlets at Stephanie's house. I just feel like one day they're going to meet and be friends and she like not tell me.
Tell you?
Because the way my mom is like a secret Gaga fan, I always, like she'll say things.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, this is like your girl. This is your girl. Me and my mom got matching tattoos and she wanted one here on her. Can y'all see my arm? She wanted one here. And I was like, why do you want one there? And she's like, well, I saw Lady Gaga had one there. And I was like, you saw that Regina George had, so you wanted to copy Regina George.
Oh my God, I love her. I love her so much.
Okay, let's see. Keke Palmer.
She would be a good time.
Aubrey Plaza.
Okay.
She'd be so much fun. Okay, all right. Now. Kate McKinnon. She just seems like a good fucking time. Now, here's the thing. Kristen Wiig and Maya Rudolph, they come as a team. There's no separating. They come together. So really they count as like one person. Solange, and then we need some adults in the room. So Meryl Streep and Christine Baranski. Christine Baranski seems like she'd be a really good fucking time.
Yes. Also, you know what? She'd be the silent killer. She'd be the one that comes in and everyone's like, oh, she's going to be boring. And she turns out to be the partier.
Who was it like that was talking about she was giving them advice on Kegels?
Really?
Yeah. Also, she's like in her 70s, doesn't look it. You know why? Because she keeps young. I bet you she has a good fucking time.
Period.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Period.
We are going to give roles to the people at our sleepovers. Let's just make this clear. Where's the camera? Hi. We don't know these people, okay? But we've met a few of them, but we don't know them. But we are going to assume the roles they would have at a sleepover. Now, this is for funsies. This is not like, we're for sure. We don't fucking know. We're just having a good time.
Right.
Okay? Disclaimer.
Right. Nobody get too emotional, please.
Right. Like,
we can't deal.
Down.
Everybody's emotional.
Okay.
We'll go back and forth. You start.
Okay. Who would be the drunkest, or who would get the most drunk? I think Christine Baranski would be the most drunk at
I think that's a good one. I definitely
she'd be the most drunk.
Yes. And how fun is that?
I know.
I love to see a confident older woman be plastered.
She's really that bitch.
And they always say like the teaiest tea, the hottest fucking piping tea.
She's definitely got some good.
They'll be messed up and they'll be like, I slept with my sister's husband the night before the wedding. But don't tell her they've been married for 30 years.
That would be Jackie O's little sister. She fucked JFK.
Cat fun fact of the day.
Cat fun fact of the day.
It's amazing. It's truly amazing.
But then Jackie O got back at her by marrying the dude that her sister was also cheating on her husband with, which is Aristotle Onassis. Yeah, sisterly love. Those two are something else.
I'm still stuck on the fact that somebody named their child Aristotle, but it's fine.
He's super Greek.
I apologize to the Greek community. Well, God, now they're going to be upset. Sue me.
This was like the 60s. Okay. All right. Who would be the most drunk? Yours.
Yeah. Out of my people.
Yeah.
Who would be the most drunk? I am going to say, I know she's such a silent mess, Taylor Swift.
You think so?
I feel like she is such a silent mess. She's one of those white girls. I grew up with them. She's one of those white girls that are so nice, get straight A's in classes. All the teachers love them. Your mother will never forget her. Mm-hmm. You put her at a house party, she's on the table with a fucking beer bong with a funnel, and she's got the quickest funnel out of all the girls in the grade, and that's why all the dudes want to fuck her. Taylor Swift.
See, I would have went with Charlie XCX.
No.
XCX.
Charlie XCX has something else that the people want.
That you went with Taylor.
Taylor's it's always the English major ones. You know what I mean? The ones that are a little too nice.
Well, the slutty ones are always the ones whose parents were too strict.
Always.
Yeah. Listen.
Also, this the first girl in the group to get a DUI.
Or pregnant.
Yep.
The strict, or what did I used to have like a saying in high school. I used to be like, the preacher's daughter always gets pregnant first.
It's true. It's true.
Listen, over strict parents, your kid's a whore. All right. Next. Guarantee it.
Thank you. Next. All right. My first superlative of question or who would bring what? Who would be most likely to bring the snow?
Who's the ski master?
Who is the ski master bringing the snorting ski slopes? Who is bringing the cocaina? Charlie XCX. Not even a freaking question.
My God.
My queen has been filmed on stage taking a bump behind the DJ.
Hasn't.
You've not seen this?
I need to see this.
So fucking diva.
I need to see this.
She's behind. She's like she's on the platform. She literally, there's thousands of people in front of her. She's behind the DJ booth with the DJ. And she goes down beneath the DJ booth. I want to say she was like in Maspeth or in Brooklyn or something. Yeah. I thought she was in New York. She might have been someplace else. Mm-hmm. You can see her take a bump, come back up. I was like, my girl just took the biggest bumperoons. Like, oh my God, she would bring it. And but you know what else? We love a safe queen. She would also bring the fentanyl tests.
Okay.
And that's why we love her.
I can't say who mine would be because America would freak. I will say this though. Not about the person, but just in general. You ever watch a movie and like the actor like has to do coke in the movie? Uh-huh. And you're like, oh no, that's not your first time.
You look like a pro, buddy.
You're not acting, actually. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You ever seen, what's that movie with Mark Anthony and J-Lo? Encanto?
Encanto?
Is that what it's called?
Encanto, I believe, is an animated Disney film. Encanto, like, we don't talk about Bruno. No,
that's a totally different film.
Encanto.
El Cantante. Wow. No, El Cantante. That's the singer.
I'm going to look it up for you. Is that it?
It's El Cantante.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't know. I'm 70% sure.
Wow, just because they're Spanish. Wow.
He's playing Hector Lavoe.
Oh.
It is El Cantante, no?
Yes, yeah, no, you got it right.
See. Yo say.
I know. Wait, what did J-Lo say on stage that one time?
I don't know.
Mi gente. Okay, next thing on your list.
Who would cut your bangs drunk at 2 a.m.? I put Alexa Demi. I feel like she'd be like, I got you, girl. And honestly, I feel like
you said it and I immediately envisioned her saying that. I got you, girl.
I also feel like she'd like do a pretty good job for somebody drunk and at 2 a.m.
No, I totally agree.
Yeah.
I totally agree. I think mine out of my people would be Julia Fox.
Yes, Julia Fox would. And you know what? It would be cute.
You know what? She would be cute. She would mess it up a little bit and be like, no, wait, no, it's gonna serve. Hold on, let me do this really quick. And she'd just like move one piece of hair and it would change the entire vibe. She'd be like, no, like it's giving. And she'd bring up like an artist that nobody knows about, only her. You know.
Honestly, she seems like such a good time. She's a New Yorker too.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's from the Upper East Side. Her. Okay. Who would want to play with the Ouija board at 3 a.m.? All right, so I chose two people, but I'm going to lean towards one a little bit more. I chose Aubrey Plaza and Solange. But I think Solange would be like, that's cool, but I got something better. And Aubrey would be like, yes, actually, I do this all the time.
Yes. I think those are really strong ones, honestly. Yeah. I could totally see Aubrey being like, hell yeah, I'm down, hell yeah.
For sure.
Like, let's do this.
With like, and they'd both have like a very like straight face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I would say SZA.
Ooh.
Because SZA's like a little astrology girly. She'd be like,
oh yeah, she is.
She'd be like super stoned. She'd be like, let's get to it. Yeah, she'd be down. For sure.
For sure. I agree.
That's a good one. Like, who's most likely to do the spooky stuff?
Yeah.
For sure. Oh, Julia Fox could do that too.
You know what?
Because she also...
Julia Fox would totally be down.
The house she moved into, she said she has a ghost in it.
Megan Fox would 100% be down.
Yeah. Oh, this would be like a weirdo spiritual girl party. Yeah. For
Megan Fox
sure.
would absolutely fuck with it. Yeah.
For sure.
I love Megan Fox, actually. I feel like... the older she gets, the more in love with her. Like,
yes,
I fall more in love with her.
I think she's just really, her personality is just super, super strong.
Yes.
And I like it. Speaking of Megan Fox, I have her down as most likely to initiate sexual experimentation. Because Megan Fox is a little freak-a-leak. And she'd be like, have you guys ever tried it this way before? No, I can help you. It's fine. Like, let me help. Yeah, no.
I don't know who it would. Okay, it would. I want to say Alexa Demi, but also could be Rihanna. She did wink at me once, and I do like to tell people that all the time. I'm like, one time,
I do like to remind people that I was wink approved.
Yeah, one time Rihanna winked at me, and so I feel like we're friends now.
I feel like I'm better than you.
Also, our birthdays are only like a few days apart, so I feel like I understand her on like a deeper level.
Period.
Pisces.
Listen, if Rihanna winked at me, you wouldn't hear the end of it. If Rihanna winked at me, I would be telling everybody, like, excuse me, can you kneel down a little bit? I have to see above you.
Well, she was above me. We were at the club, and so I was like, I guess the only person that like knew the words to this song. It was brand new. It was Man Down.
Oh, that's a good song.
How old I am. And they were playing it in the club, and I knew like every single word. And Rihanna was just like staring at me. And when I realized she was staring at me, I like waved. I did that like hi, like wave, like I was like, I will throw my panties at you right now. And she winked at me, and I was like, it's legal for us to get married.
I'd be like, oh, hey.
In some states.
Do you guys want a third? And the third being just you, me, and
and
you,
God.
me, and God. Three's a party. That's it. That's it.
Literally.
Who's next on your list?
Let's see. Okay. We've got... Okay. Who would cheat in the board games?
Who would cheat in the board game?
I think either Kristen Wiig or Kate McKinnon would fucking cheat.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Especially Kate.
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, that's tough. I don't know if I have anybody on here that would cheat in the board games. Let me think. Who would cheat at the board games? Mm-hmm. I'm gonna say...
I think SZA would.
Oh, SZA, definitely SZA.
She lies about the weirdest things. I feel like she would totally cheat.
Oh, yeah. Or Doja Cat.
Yes.
Doja Cat would definitely do that.
100%.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yes.
Most likely to fight with their man over text the whole night.
Okay.
I put Olivia Rodrigo. She'd be the friend that's in the corner. Like, no, guys, it's fine. I'm having fun. But he's just like upset that like I'm up so late. Like, he's just like upset that like I'm not like paying attention to him.
I feel like every girl at my sleepover would be like, fuck these boys.
Yeah, yeah.
I want to say Keke Palmer, but I also could see her being like, anyway, I'm about to change my number. You know, like, I don't know. Maybe Ariana. I feel like she would go back and forth. She would go back and forth. Who would end up crying? And I put Ariana. Listen, Ari, love you, baby girl. You are a Cancer sun, and I'm a Cancer moon, so I feel like I totally get you. I understand, but I could totally see her crying.
1,000% Ariana
Probably
would be
over
crying.
a movie too. It probably wouldn't even be like.
You know who else would be crying? They're not on my list, but let me just throw them in there. Selena Gomez would also be crying.
You think so?
Oh, you know what it was? No, Selena Gomez would probably be in line with what I said before about calling somebody to pick her up.
I could see that.
Maybe not crying, but
she'd just be like, "It's time to go."
She'd be like,
"I'm ready to leave." Yeah.
I'm not really having a good time, so
yeah,
I
could see that.
My queen that doesn't move her mouth. I love you.
What's your next question?
My next question is, the mom that hangs around too long just to feel cool and feel like she's the cool mom. Zoe Saldana. I love her, but I know that she tries very hard. And I love her for it. But I could totally see her being like the cool mom that hangs around. She's like, no, girls, let's dance. Why don't you guys like dance a little bit? Oh my God, wait, I could braid your hair. I know, I'm really good.
I think that would be Ariana Grande again.
It really would.
She'd be like, no, guys.
No, I think it's good. Like, your dad's out. Your dad's out. I think it's good. Oh yeah.
Okay. I've got, who would most likely overshare?
Ooh.
Okay, this is interesting because I picked Lady Gaga.
Okay.
I think she would. I think she'd start off by preaching. You know, she'd be like, "You guys, if there's 100 people in the room, and 99 don't believe in you, right?" She'd start with that, and then she would just like go into like her childhood at some point. I feel like.
Oh, like overshare something dark?
Just overshare in general.
Oh.
I mean, normally it would be me, but
I feel like she's not on my list either.
Okay.
But I feel like Katy Perry would be one at a slumber party to like be like, you know what? You guys really want to know what's going on? You really want to know what's going on right now? I'll tell you right now. Honestly, this is what happened. And like she says something that's like,
I actually don't see her as an oversharer.
I see her as like somebody who
secretive.
Really? I see her as somebody who like who maybe it's just my version of her of like she overshares to like be a part of it.
Okay. I could see Taylor Swift being the oversharer
for sure.
at your party.
Oh, 100%. Taylor Swift definitely too, I think.
Yeah.
I have Taylor Swift down as most likely to be the unlicensed therapist. She'd be the one to be like, no, but this is, she'd have like one of our like nights out. That narcissism is covert, okay? And one of the symptoms.
Use therapy talk.
Oh, she'd be overusing therapy talk.
Well, mine should be obvious. It would absolutely be Drew Barrymore. Drew Barrymore.
No, and I'm totally seeing what you're saying. I'm totally getting it. And yeah. She'd be nose to nose. Nose to nose.
First of all,
you guys would be doing butterfly kisses where you
Drew is actually one of my favorite celebrities I've ever met because she was so nice.
Oh, with all the shit that woman has gone through, she has no option. It's not even, she's got no option.
She's so incredibly sweet. So I have, who would bring the best snacks? Rihanna, hands down.
Yeah.
Rihanna would absolutely have the best snacks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Who would bring the best? I'm going to say Ariana Grande on mine.
Yeah.
Because she's vegan and she likes to cook all of her own stuff. And I just know she'd bring some cool vegan stuff.
But, you know, she's also Italian and she would bring some non-vegan. She'd make a good little, you know.
Good Sunday sauce. Okay.
Yeah.
Good Sunday sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Most likely to start a petty fight during the slumber party.
Ooh. Oh. I got to think about this one. Rihanna.
I put Doja Cat. Doja Cat strikes me as the person who'd be like kidding around with everybody, and then somebody is like, oh, wait. She's like, it's a joke. You can't take a joke. And they'll be like, well, you're being a little, she's like, oh, so now I'm being a little what? Like, you know?
I can see that.
Take a joke too far.
Oh my gosh. And then we kind of had like a similar one, which was like, who would fall asleep first?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think Maya Rudolph would knock the fuck out first. She gives me like 8 p.m. bedtime.
Yeah. And who do you think would stay up the longest? Like would want to stay up all night?
Stay up all night would probably be Alexa Demi or Orby Plaza.
Yeah, definitely can see that. I definitely can see that.
Rihanna seems like she'd be a late night girl, but she's not staying up all night because she's got like a strict beauty regimen, right? And I would put like Lady Gaga on that same, like, okay, like I can do 1:30, but I have to be up at 7 to do like my face mask, or whatever. You know what I mean?
Like they're down to clown, but to an extent,
right?
Yep. No, that makes sense. That makes sense.
What about you?
I have like most likely to like go to sleep first, but like be in bed by a bedtime, and like wants everybody in bed by a bedtime.
Oh, okay.
Beyonce.
Oh yeah. Okay.
But most likely to stay up all night, Solange. Okay. Like typical big sister, little sister shit. I think the only other thing I have is most likely to build a fort.
Okay. You go, and then let me think about it.
Most likely to build a fort, SZA and Lizzo. And they do it together, and it would take over the whole house.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Okay. I definitely think Drew Barrymore, but I also think it would be Drew and Rihanna.
Yes. Yeah.
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 Oh, my pimple.
Beautiful. And thank you for coming to our celebrity slumber party. Yay!
I had a good time. I hope they did.
What's next on our segments?
Okay. So we're calling this segment group chat, and we asked you guys online to send in questions or advice that you would want. Some questions I'm just choosing not to read, but let me get them out. All right, people. All right, I'm going to read this question first because it's the longest one. So it says, my ex-husband is a narcissist, which complicates our co-parenting dynamic. I feel overwhelmed by his manipulative behaviors concerning our children. He once sent me a few videos back to back to back on parenting through Instagram.
Ew.
Fucking ew. I responded with a video titled, Why Narcissists Won't Leave You Alone. He left me alone for 3 weeks, so I got a little break. I would appreciate any advice or other strategies that could help me manage these interactions to have him leave me alone.
Let me start this off by saying, ew.
Right.
Gross.
Right.
Disgusting.
Right.
So the idea is you want him to leave you alone, but this is the father of the kids.
Right. Sticky.
Super sticky.
Yeah.
This is calling for like, you need not only like rock hard and wall high boundaries, but they
Right.
also need to be like razor sharp.
Yeah.
Like willing to react if he steps out of line or crosses those boundaries. Because this person may react initially, but after a while, it'll train them into shape, hopefully. But when it comes down to like the obsession of constantly reaching out and trying to tell you what you're doing wrong, that is a tactic to get a rise out of you every time.
Yeah,
if they can say stuff that like they know is going to get a reaction, that to them is, oh, I'm getting attention. So it's working.
They love it.
It doesn't matter if you're yelling at them. Like if they could smile while you're screaming at them, they will. They want to.
Negative attention is still attention.
It still makes them feel like appreciated in some way, getting that screaming, that yelling, that angry text, that horrific voicemail. They're like, wow, look at how much this person cares about me. That's how it thinks. So it's like, what do you want to accomplish?
Right.
You know, like, I think that's what it has to be. Like, what do you want to accomplish in your relationship? And what does that look like? Because I don't think like having a super heightened level of emotions is something that you would want to accomplish. So start acting on it now. But then again, I don't have kids, so it's like hard for me to say, because then it's, you have to congregate with them and talk to them about like, you know, holidays, school schedules, pick up, drop off, things like that. That's tough.
I don't know. You could always go on Etsy and hire an Etsy witch to like hex him if you want. Like people love doing that on TikTok apparently.
It's true.
I've never tried it, but I've heard great things.
Listen, it's true.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm so sorry. Okay. Another question we got, or advice we got. The person said, I know you guys aren't over 40, but do you have any relationship advice for over 40? I will say this. I think once you hit like late 30s into 40s, 50s, 60s and stuff, I think you really know yourself. I think you really know what it is you want and what you don't want, what you are willing to tolerate and not. So I think you can move faster in relationships as you get older because you're able to kind of pinpoint shit and be like, all right, I've seen this. I saw this when I was 26. I'm not going for it. You know? I'm not a total big fan of apps for older people for dating.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like I would say try to go outside more. Like go outside.
I will also say, well, you know what? Okay. I may be a fan of apps for older people because I have someone in my family who we have been trying to set her up.
Oh,
we've been trying to set her up. She's older than you, 60s, but hey, they say 60 is the new 40. So like you're basically in the new 25. But depending upon where you live, going outside to find people doesn't always work. And like isn't always safe because people see like a vulnerable middle-aged older woman and they know that like she can't defend herself and stuff like that, and sometimes people like prey on that. If they know that you're like looking for somebody, they know that you're vulnerable. I think like younger women are kind of more versed sometimes in, especially if you're coming back into the dating world, all we are is around the dating world, you know what I mean? So it's like we're so used to the threats of like these little things. I'm sorry, this is where my mind goes, but
no, I get it.
That's why sometimes I do think that like sometimes the apps work because then majority of the time that the people who are using the apps in this age group actually want to use it, hopefully, for relationships. Usually sometimes they're like divorcees or divorcees and they have kids, so they get it. They're kind of over, they want to date and they want to date seriously, you know? And I think it's the same for everybody. Like it's no bullshit.
Yeah.
So apps might be good, but I would say more than anything, like do not, first of all, number one, you're in like your sexual prime.
That's true.
You're in your sexual prime. So you should not have to shrink yourself or mold yourself to anybody's liking. You've already been through it.
Right.
Okay. So be as much as yourself as you possibly can and like radically yourself in an uncomfortable way. And then if somebody doesn't like it, like you never have to see them again. That's so freeing.
Thank God.
You know?
Yeah.
So I would say that, like, go as hard as you want, balls to the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah. Be unapologetic about it.
That's really the main thing is like, you don't have to, you don't have to fake the funk.
Yeah.
At that age. And you also, like what I was saying when I was like, you know yourself more.
Yeah.
Where I feel like a lot of times girls who are, you know, late teens or like early 20s especially, it's like you're trying to become the person that you think this person will like.
Yeah.
As opposed to being the person that you like. And I think when you're hitting that late 30s, 40s, 50s age range, you already know who you are and you like who you are and you don't, you don't need to change. I mean, unless you're like a vile human being. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think that's also like the beauty of it is it's like this person has to like me for me. Like I'm not willing to change for anybody. There's always compromise, right? Because that's relationships in general. That's family, that's friendship, that's lover, that's coworkers, right? There's always got to be some kind of a compromise. But you shouldn't have to compromise your character.
Right.
And so, yeah.
Who's got time for that?
Not I.
Not I.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next one.
Okay. The question was, have you ever had a one-night stand? Want me to go? No. I've lived a very boring life.
Really?
I have been madly in love with every guy I've ever slept with.
Oh, Kat.
Yeah, I know. I haven't lived.
If you weren't married, I'd be like, girl, just try.
One of my friends always says the line from Clueless? I was like, you're a virgin who can't drive. She loves to tell me that all the time.
I have had a couple one-night stands.
How was it?
I mean, they were one-night stands for a reason. Well, like, for instance, and then they, like, find me online. Like, that's the one part that, like, kind of sucks is, like growing in your 20s while, like, social media is at its height.
Yeah.
Before I found my fiance, I was outside. And just, like, in and around the socialite music art scene. Yeah. And... oh my God. Yeah. Many a one night stand. I mean, listen, I'm not a putana, but like, I had a moment.
My insecurity actually kept me from, I would just always think men were not attracted to me. Men do not try to talk to me when I'm outside. I will get stared at, but men will not come up to me. So I'd be like, okay, well, like, I'm ugly or whatever. And then like when men like would talk to me, I'd be like, oh no, what if he hates me? What if he sees me naked and thinks I'm like, I would just like have all these like thoughts. So I just wouldn't ever get, yeah. And you know what's funny? When I lost my virginity to Kevin,
okay,
I remember I didn't tell him I was a virgin, right? I was like, yeah, I've done this so many times and whatever. And eventually we had sex, and after the sex, I was like, by the way, I'm a virgin, or I was a virgin. And he goes, yeah, no one talks about sex more than a virgin. He's like, I knew. Here's the other thing, though. I was kind of like scarred from high school, right? There was this guy, and as much as I code people's names, I will not code his because fuck him. His name was Tashawn, and he was my first kiss. And I remember we kissed in this dude's house. I think like his name was like Andre or something, but like we had made out like in this guy's house. And I had my first kiss, so I was like super excited. And then he took out a condom, and I was like, oh, absolutely not.
What?
Then I left because he was like not really taking no as an answer. So I ended up leaving.
After your first kiss?
Not my first kiss. Well, he didn't know that it was my first kiss. So, yeah.
Still.
I know. So I ended up leaving Andre's house because he only lived like 2 or 3 blocks away from me. And Tashawn took the open wrapper of the condom, or took the... Yeah, and like showed everyone and was like, we fucked. What's crazy is we were in the room for like 5 minutes.
Don't you love those high school stories?
I'm like, it sounded like you came in 30 seconds because we were literally in the room for 5 fucking minutes. And then when I tried to confront him, he swore that he never said that. Someone else made it up, blah, blah, blah. And so I was kind of like in my easy A era where I was
You
like...
just leaned into it.
I was like, you know what? You think I'm a whore? Sure. And then I made up a boyfriend. So I had a fake boyfriend.
Love that.
And then one guy in my class called me out. And he was like, I actually think you're a virgin. I was like... I am not.
I'm a dirty little slut.
I'm slutty McSlut dirty maid. And he was like, where's your boyfriend? How come we never seen him? I'm like, he's in college, okay? He don't deal with kids, all right? I'm just very mature. He's in college. And they were like...
That's so funny. You're like, he doesn't deal with kids. Besides me, I am a child.
And they were like, yeah, you're a liar. So a couple of like the boys in my... mechanical drawing class, which was like an architecture class, they had called me out. I was the only girl in the class. They had called me out. So like they kind of knew that like I was totally lying about my fake college boyfriend.
Oh my God.
But it was either I lean into it and be like, sure, I've fucked the entire school and the deans, everybody, and the priest too. Everybody here. It was either I did that or just be told that I was lying the whole time. Right? The truth is, I think everybody kind of fucking knew that I was lying about having a boyfriend anyway. So, and if you didn't know, now you know. But yeah.
That's crazy.
But yeah.
It is so crazy though, because I look back at some stuff. It's so funny you say that because like the stuff we do as young women to be acceptable, to make ourselves seem like less slutty, but more slutty, but pure, but less pure, just to seem like likable or put in a position of like high esteem or attention based on men's expectation, boys' expectations.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's really wild looking back. I mean, I look back at some stuff that I'm like, I still, to this day, I cringe about it. I'm like, I wonder if people think about it. I'm like, why would I care if people think about what I did in high school?
Do you think about them? Right.
No.
They're not thinking about you either. It's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Although there are people from high school.
Yeah. There are people from high school
who like follow me.
Who will show up out
and
of
I'm
the
just
blue.
like, we were never friends. And not even on some like, oh, we just didn't talk. So like now we have social media and we can connect. In a sense where like, we were never going to be friends because you weren't fucking nice to me.
Right.
Why are you following me and liking things and replying? Like I'm actually creeped out.
No, at this point, honestly, I take it as a compliment because I think people went from at first being like, oh my God, this is so embarrassing for her, to now people are following me avidly because they want to see what I'm doing. So I'm like, follow away.
I love that for you.
Follow away.
Yeah. Welcome to the group chat, everybody. Something
embarrassing that we've done. Oh my God, I've done so much. It's like, I don't even know what to pick.
I can tell you the Pinterest situation with my mom.
Pinterest.
That was something that was embarrassing for me. So my mom, who like, she does her own nails and she's been doing the same color ballet slippers for like 30 years. Okay. But she wanted to like switch it up for something. I don't remember what it was, but she wanted to switch it up. Oh, for her birthday. It was her birthday. She wanted something like fun, like, you know, like chrome or like a design or something. So I said, oh, I have like a Pinterest board of like my nails. And she goes, oh my God, send it to me. Totally forgot.
No. Cat, no.
The name of my Pinterest board for my nails is Dick Huggers. And my mom was like, hello?
Oh my God, I was not expecting it to go there.
Hello, what is this?
That's crazy. That's insane. That's crazy. Wow.
So I renamed it to Nails, but it's kind of too late. She already saw. So yeah. That was embarrassing. Yeah. Yeah, but I figured since my mom saw, I could tell everybody else, whatever.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. My most embarrassing thing, I feel like it's one of those things where I have a lot. It's hard for me to pick. Oh. I have my most embarrassing thing, and it's bad, and it's dark.
Oh.
It's dark, but I'll try to get through it.
Okay.
Okay, it was when I was dating my ex-boyfriend. Mm. I was also at this time really struggling with money, horrifically struggling with money. Oh, this is so embarrassing. I don't even know if I want to say it. No, I'm going to say it because I grew from it.
Okay.
Oh, God. I'll never forget it. I'll never forget this. I was dating my ex-boyfriend, decided to come home for a weekend. I was really poor. I was out all the time, but I didn't have enough money to like do my laundry. We're talking about quarters. Like I didn't have any fucking quarters.
Yeah.
Like bad, like down bad. My ex-boyfriend was basically like verbally abusing me all the time, just being a horrific human being to me. And like I was in my era of like finding my artistic self, finding my style. I was in the city all the time. And so it was kind of our chance to like come back from the city and like we were going to go out in our hometown. He didn't live in the city. He never came to see me. Shocker. Even though he lived 35 minutes, it's fine. With a car that I gave him, it's fine. We go out to the bar and I'm in this outfit and I felt really confident in it. But I guess at some point I didn't realize that, I mean, I don't know if anybody can relate to this, but there comes a point where when you're kind of malnourishing yourself, you get like, I don't know what to call it. You perspire in a different way. Like you sweat in a different way.
Okay.
Almost like cold sweats in a way.
Okay.
When you're like running on caffeine. It's like, yeah, like when you're super like wired on caffeine and you kind of get like cold sweats.
Okay.
And there was a point where we were at the bar and somebody goes, does it smell like BO to you guys? And I was just like, no. And I heard it again. Somebody said it again. And then I'm sitting at the bar and my boyfriend was like, you smell. He was like, do you smell that? I think it's you. I think it's your jacket. And I went into the bathroom and I was so mortified because I smelled my jacket and I go, holy fuck, this is me. I took the soap dispenser on the wall And I took it, I rubbed it. I was like drunk at this bar. And like at this point, I'd realized like a couple people were talking about me. Like, oh, Diana's in the city and she's back and she's a fucking hippie. And like, she stinks. And like, now I could feel like I was the butt of the joke.
Yeah.
And don't cry for me. It's okay. And then I went into the bathroom and I took soap from the soap dispenser and I washed my jacket like underneath the thing. But the main reason why I wanted to wear my jacket was because I was still, even after not having enough money to eat food and losing 30 pounds because of it, even after all that, I was still insecure about my arms. And I still didn't want to wear the dress that I was wearing. That's crazy. That's crazy. So I was wearing like a light jacket in warm weather because of my arm insecurity, was piss poor and was like perspiring because like I was kind of just running on caffeine and a dream. And and like people at my hometown bar like could tell that I smelled, and I never ever forgot that. I never forgot that. And I just remember this one girl who had said something. Her name was Nicole. And a few years later, like she had called me. It was literally during the pandemic. It was October of 2020. She calls me, and I remember because there was pumpkins around. We're on, I want to say Bleecker Street. Nah, we're somewhere in the village, not Bleecker, somewhere in the village. I get a call. Decently new into my relationship with Dano. I get a FaceTime from this girl, Nicole C.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why is this girl FaceTiming me right now? Because this is a couple years have passed now. She FaceTimes me, like she's barely in it. And I like kind of look away because I think it's a joke. I'm like, hello? She's like, Diana. And I was like, oh, hi. And she's there with all of my friends from high school. And they're like saying like, I can hear them like talking about me in the background. She was like, Diana, how do we pronounce your famous name again? I was like, my famous name? What do you mean my famous name? Meanwhile, I've never talked to them as Diana Badea. They don't know me as Diana Badea. And they're like, oh, you know, your name, your famous name, your celebrity name. What's your celebrity name again? Like trying to troll me because they're like, oh, she thinks she's a celebrity. Yeah. Like, bitch, first of all, my real last name is Prendergast. It's a very iconic Irish last name. It's also 11 letters. Nobody knows how to freaking pronounce my last name, even though it's very easy. So I was like, oh, Badea. They're like, oh, okay, yeah, that's what we thought. It was a discussion over here. They're like, yeah, but you know, we make
Nicole, you're a fucking loser.
Yeah. So that was my most embarrassing story, I think. Yeah.
Nicole.
Oh, it's not just her fault. It's all that entire group of girls.
Yeah, all you bitches. I want you to know, what are they, in like a clique?
I guess so. I don't know what they do no more.
At least 3 of those bitches have fucked another 3 bitches men in that fucking group. You bitches don't fucking like each other. Your parents don't like each other and your parents don't like you. Period. You're a loser. You're a loser. Bring this back. I hate you. I don't even know you. I don't fucking need to know you. You have no real friends. The only reason why you bitches are fucking friends is because you know no one else is going to fucking like you outside of each other. And so you tolerate each other. That's it. I don't wish you well. I don't wish you bad. I do wish you diarrhea. That's about it. I think you're a bona fide mother because you're watching her. And what did you do today besides watch her? Look what you're doing with your time. What a fucking lame. Only to act like you don't like her. Why would you watch someone you don't like? You're in love. You're a lesbian. And I love that for you. Because I love lesbians. I love gay people in general. So I'm very happy that you're finally coming out of the closet by letting Diana know you're in love with her. But unfortunately for you, she is engaged. So she's taken. And she has better friends now. She has me. Good luck to the rest of your bloodline. All right. Next.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. No, that was my most embarrassing thing. Yeah. And probably like when I was in that in-between phase.
No, because she FaceTimed you with other bitches.
Yeah. Yeah.
And what? let me ask this, because this happens a lot to me.
I think this was in 2020 or 2019.
You know, when people be like, how's your little music thing?
Yeah.
I can't, I'm looking forward to hearing how's your little podcast thing in a few days. Let me say this. You know what I do. I don't know nothing about you. So the fact that you even know that I changed my last name, stalking is illegal in all 50 fucking states. Mm-hmm. What are you doing? Mm-hmm. What? Hello?
Yeah.
You don't have a job, a man, a friend, a hand to go play with yourself? What are you doing?
Yeah, it's a weird time. I just remember that time period in my life before that, but that in between where I was like in the city and like still kind of connected to like my hometown and the people in it, that weird in between time was so hard on me. And I remember that time as just being like, I was getting drunk all the time because I was we got it. I was just so sad and upset. So I was just broke and smelly and poor and yeah. Oh, you know what? You can pass that this way. Oh, yeah. 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 So cheers to those ladies. Wish you well in hell.
I don't.
Yeah. Yeah. Rough time for a second. Rough time for me for a little while.
Not only did you watch me, you saw I changed my name, and then you scrolled through your phone to call me to what? Because you wanted people to know that you're friends with a celebrity?
Let me tell you something.
That's why you called me?
one of these days, like the more that my page grows, and the more that this podcast grows, and the more that the things that we do grow, one of these days when I don't know, a picture of me like
is on a billboard.
No, but like, let's say a picture of me from when I was like 14 resurfaces, like drunk in the woods or something, or whatever. It'll be from one of them. Guarantee.
Oh, please.
Guarantee. That's why I always tell people, I'm like, don't expect a lot from me from when I was younger. All right? Cancel me now. Wasn't great. Listen, I started drinking at 13 years old. I've done a lot of bad stuff. I hate to tell you. Get used to it now, honey. No shock factor here. No gotcha moment.
You know what?
Not going to happen.
You know what is always funny to me about, you know, like when people become, you know, famous or a lot more prominent and things that they did when they were like 12 comes out. And it's like, it's always people who act like they're so fucking self-righteous. They act like they've been perfect their whole
I can't.
lives.
You cannot point to any child or teenager on this planet that has not said something dumb out the side their fucking neck, that has not repeated something stupid that their parents have said in front of a TV or dinner table. You cannot find somebody who did it. I'm sorry, you can't. I'm so on board with you. I just posted this the other day where I was talking about, you know, it's a privilege to have the same political beliefs as your family and close, you know, loved ones and be on the right side of history for the most part. That's a privilege for me because of what things that I go through. And I said, this is another big reason as to why I don't believe in canceling people for stuff that they said as teenagers. And for me, like I'll even go as far to say, I don't always also agree that like, oh, well, you were old enough to know better. Because if you're still in that environment, I will tell you right now.
You don't know better.
You don't know better. Oh, well, they have the information. No, they don't. I cannot say this enough. No, they do not. Their news is all the same. The newspapers are all the same. I'm telling you, on Long Island, everybody buys the same newspaper. They stopped buying a certain newspaper because it sounded a little bit too left-leaning. There is information that is not getting to them, and therefore now when you do show them real information, they don't believe it. So when you say like, oh, well, people have the information. No, they don't. So if you're a 14, 15, 16, 17, 21-year-old that's still living in your hometown with the same people and the same beliefs and all this stuff, you don't know better. Yeah. You don't. So I can't sit here and judge somebody because guess what? If I didn't leave there, that'd be me. And that's the truth. That'd be me.
You know, quotes I hate should be a segment that we have in here because I have a few. One I can't stand is when someone doesn't know something and people say, you know, Google is free.
Google isn't always correct, though. It depends on what you're Googling.
It's not even that. Here's the thing. Google is free to the extent that which you are likely to Google what it is you already fucking know. Okay? let's say, now I am a scholar of religion. Fun fact, I studied 122 of them, right? Let's say someone, there's always Christians and witches who are going back and forth. The funny thing is the pipeline from Christianity to witchcraft is very, very fucking
I see it.
Inevitable.
I see it.
But anyways, but they're always going back and forth, right? And if a Christian thinks one thing, but a witch is saying that's not what we believe in, that's not how we do things, blah, 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 the Christian is going to say, well, on this Christian website, you know what it tells me?
You're wrong. Yeah.
Right. Which is, okay, look where you're getting your information from people who already believe the things that you believe.
Right. It's just confirmation bias. It's confirmation bias.
It's confirmation bias. Exactly.
One thing about us that I like is that we're not kind of with all the sensitive bullshit. Everyone, I think, is a little too sensitive when it comes to stuff like that today. And it never is about the actual issue. Mm-hmm. It's always about the sport of the issue. You know what I mean? Like, it's never, whenever they find somebody who has said something as a 14-year-old or 15-year-old, it's never about the stuff that person said. It's always about, oh, good, here's a new person that we can all make jokes about, make memes about, flood their comment section. I will tell you right now, even you, because I have such an immense empathy to a fault, I always feel bad for somebody that's getting ganged up on. And when I see stuff, it's hard for me because I'm like, well, what they did was bad, so why do I feel bad for them?
Yeah.
But when I see all these horrific comments under somebody's page for something that they said when they were a child, I'm like, that shit would be enough for me to like really consider some dark stuff, like the stuff that some people say, and it's all anti-bullying, you know. I don't know, that's my opinion. I don't know, maybe I've had a big drink, but yeah.
No, but it's very true. It's also like, I don't know, have y'all ever talked to a kid? They're not very bright. They're kids.
And neither are some of you.
They're new here. And some of you have been here a long time and are, less. Are you smarter than a 5-year-old is what we should be asking.
This is the truth. Because
some of you not so much.
Yeah. No, definitely not. Definitely not.
So it's, and the other thing is when people act like everyone's just supposed to know everything. You don't know everything. I'm very arrogant about the 3 topics that I know because I spent a lot of time studying them. So good luck trying to debate me because I'm going to tell you that 2 + 2 is 4, no matter how many fucking times you think it's 22 and you think that 22 sounds pretty on paper. However, I stick to the topics that I know. Okay? Imagine someone talking to me about boats. You know how much of a fucking idiot I'd sound like? No, because this happened.
It floats.
My uncle said to me once, he goes, you're so smart. I love talking to you. I said, because you talk to me about the topics I know about. That's why you think I'm a fucking genius, okay?
Right.
But ask me why a boat floats. You know what I'm going to tell you? Magic. I don't get it. I don't get how many fucking times you explain buoyancy to me. Don't make no motherfucking sense. Now, to someone who understands it, I sound like a fucking idiot. Because I don't fucking know everything. And I'm aware that I don't know everything. And the thing is, when you get to a point that you think that you know everything, you become unteachable. Mm-hmm. And so it's like, there's no room for you to grow or for you to learn. Mm-hmm. And that's why you think other people don't have room to grow and room to fucking learn. And they're always mad at a kid. They're always like, I can't believe that this 12-year-old thought what their parents thought. No shit.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? All right, we're going to do truth or drink. So let's fill up our glasses here.
Truth or drink.
All right. Okay. Question number 1. What is the pettiest reason you stopped talking to someone?
The pettiest reason I stopped talking to somebody.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You want me to tell you mine while you think?
Yes.
Okay. They pronounced the L in salmon, and I was like, we're never going to be friends.
No, I can't trust you.
I actually think you're not a good person. I actually think you have dead bodies in your basement. I don't like this. I don't like this. What, Salmon? Sir, jail immediately. You know what I mean? So stop talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
And we weren't dating. It was just like, I don't want you in my life, actually.
Oh. You know what I think? I don't know if this is petty. It could be. Okay. There's this girl that I like kind of knew, but not really.
Yeah.
Like I knew through a friend, but like I would hang out with her. I'm like, this girl's weird as hell. We kind of worked a little bit together on like one or two things. I'm not going to say what things, or else this girl's going to know exactly who she is.
Okay.
The pettiest reason I like stopped talking to her and unfollowed her was because she got all, I already knew that she was like a weird Jesus freak. Like to the level where I'm like, you're much older than me and you act much younger than me because you think that God is just going to come in and give you everything you pray for. And you are in spiritual psychosis. But it got to the point where like during the pandemic, she was saying stuff to me where she thought I also was on her conspiracy theorist level.
Oh, okay.
And she thought that the vaccine was going to impregnate her. Oh. And so I stopped. And like she'll reach out to me and like comment on stuff to this day. She's like, I miss you, girl. I'm like, do you?
You know what's funny?
She was like, I just can't be up there. It's so unsafe in New York right now. But you know what? She was as equally as afraid of the virus, where she was just like, people are so unsafe. And like, I have a disease. She does not have a disease, by the way. She's one of those people who's like, I have asthma, like, but like coughs 3 times a month.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. As someone who has asthma, okay. You know what's funny? There was a girl who went viral on TikTok one time because she said, think of the meanest girl you know. Is she a nurse?
Oh.
But I have a better one. Think of the worst person you know. Did they have a Bible quote in their bio?
Absolutely.
Every time.
Absolutely. Did they ask me to go to church with them? Yep.
Every time.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So that made me think of that.
Both of my ex-best friends that we talk about, Serena Joy and Manic Pixie Dream Girl.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Bible girlies.
Yeah.
Bible girlies who love to preach the Bible when they have no other answers in order to take accountability for their own actions.
You know what's funny? Somebody said on TikTok, they were saying whenever someone goes spiritual and then goes back to Christianity, it's because when you leave religion and you are, trying to find your way or something, you have no one to blame for your shitty actions.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
And
you need something to believe in.
These people don't want to take accountability. They go back to Christianity so they can be like, the devil made me do it. Right. No, you're actually a horrible human being.
I was lost. I was lost. I was so lost. It's like, I don't know, babe. You seemed pretty focused when you were making those shitty decisions.
Most toxic thing you've ever done in a relationship?
Ooh. Most toxic thing I've ever done in a relationship?
No.
Oh, I broke into his house.
Okay.
I broke into his house. I snuck upstairs. Like I climbed the side of his house, and then I realized oh, this isn't gonna work. I'll find my way through the front door. It's usually always open. I get through his house. Yeah. He comes home from work. I'm literally in his bed. Did not want him anymore. We had already broken up, but I knew that he missed me. So I was like, let me just push this a little further to make sure that he knows he'll never do better than me.
Right.
And then he was just like, "Ho, what the fuck?" And I was like, "You miss me?" He was like, "Shh, yeah." Then we cuddled for a second, and then
my God.
I got the hell out of there. And I think I slept there for a few hours. Yeah, okay. I was wildly messed up. Yeah.
Okay.
I was drinking alone at a bar. I was like, I'm just going to walk to his house and break in. And I did. But fun fact, breaking in, the art of breaking into one's home really saved me in the long run.
Okay.
Because it's actually how I got my fiance.
Okay.
He knew that I was the one once I broke into his apartment But I set it up real nice and put up decorations to celebrate him.
Okay. So you learn something new about one of your best friends every day.
Yeah. Yeah, I like to commit crime.
You know what? I can't really say like my most toxic thing. I have a very foul fucking mouth. I
feel that. People really feel a type of way about that. And I'm like, why?
It's not even, no, not my cursing. Not my cursing.
What do you mean? Oh, what do you mean?
I'm talking like when I get angry, the things I say are, because let me say something. My love language is affirmations, right? And I'm incredible at hyping people up. If you've ever been my friend, you know I'm really good at hyping people up. Yeah, I'm also an extremist. So the level to which I'm capable of hyping you up is the level to which I'm capable of putting you the fuck down. Mm-hmm. If I hate you enough.
Real.
And I have said some things to men before. Yeah. It was to Kevin. Kevin. We were both very toxic towards each other. I was down to 90 something pounds when I was with Kevin. Oh my God. He was up like 200 and something pounds.
270?
200 and something.
Oh.
But he shot up and I went way down. And it was both because we stressed each other out.
Toxic and different, yeah.
It was very toxic. Oh. Because he would do things and it would piss me off and I would not handle it very well. I will take responsibility for the fact that I didn't, say, "Hey, that's not nice." Instead, I'd be like, "I hope this happens to you."
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah. But, I mean, I would like to think he's changed because we were like teenagers, you know, but he wasn't good at taking responsibility for his actions. Mm-hmm. So,
well,
which I don't like because I am someone who says, you know what? I fucked up.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was an idiot. I was this, blah, blah, blah. I will tell you, towards Kevin, I was a fucking asshole. Yeah.
I feel like sometimes relationships like that really bring out the worst.
Oh, we brought out the worst in each other. I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh my God, that's so tough. I think about that too, where
But he was my first love. And I only have like the fondest memories. I'm always like, I really hope he's, happy and doing well. Like he's not someone where like if somebody bumped into him, I'd be like, ugh, God, hey. I'm like, oh my God, is he good? Is it like, there's no real like bad blood.
Oh, there's bad blood with
Honestly, there's no bad blood between me and any of my exes.
I think with my first love, he doesn't think that there's bad blood, but the older I've gotten and the more I see like psychologically what I was going through and like how much, again, like it could have been the relationship where we got to a point where like we were too comfortable like saying mean things to each other and doing mean things to each other, and like I don't know if he like didn't believe certain things that I felt at one point, but I went through in that relationship. That was the relationship where I went through a sexual assault, not by him, by somebody else. And he did not care. Did not care at all. This man did not care. Yeah. So, but he thinks that like we're on like good terms, I guess. 'Cause like I ended it in a nicer way. Even though it didn't really end well, it ended with him putting his hands on me at my birthday party.
How many black candles do I have to light tonight? My gosh.
He put his hands on me at my birthday party at the club. And I just remember feeling like everyone saw that. And that was a moment where I was like, oh, I can't, it's over now. Like, and I got him kicked out of the club. And
oh, you got kicked out?
No, I got him kicked out.
Oh, okay. I was like, hello?
No, I got him kicked out. So yeah, no, but he thinks we're on good terms. Like he let me know when his grandmother passed away. He's like, he'll reach out to me from time to time. Like I even actually still talk to him after as like a friend for like a couple of months, but Once I met Dano, it was done. Like, I was like, oh.
Me and Kevin had, I wouldn't say we didn't really keep in touch, but it was kind of like a happy birthday kind of thing for like a few years.
Yeah.
And like, even with like his parents, because like I really like loved his parents.
That's always tough, the family stuff.
Yeah. Oh, well, I have an ex whose parents are like still, they want to know why I didn't invite them to my wedding.
The wedding? Oh, gosh.
I'm like, you do know that's weird.
Right.
You
know that's odd.
You know I have actual in-laws.
Right.
Like,
right.
And I hate your son, by the way.
And you raised a piece of shit, by the way.
Well, they know their son isn't shit, but they love me. And they were like, oh, yeah, we didn't get invited. I'm like, what were you going to do? Talk to my in-laws and be like, yeah, so she used to date our son.
Right.
But we actually really love her. Right. So that's why we're here to support. Like, no.
Oh, no. God, no.
That's actually so insane.
Oh, my God.
But they're great. But Kevin's parents were great, too. Yeah. Both of them. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. He started beef with me and his sister, though. When I was young, I thought it was his sister, of course. And then I thought it was me because I was like, obviously, I'm the problem because toxic trait. And then I started to get a little bit older, overanalyze things. And I was like, this guy's an instigator.
Yeah.
And I actually think he instigated shit between me and his sister. Okay. Have you ever stolen anything?
Yes.
Okay. Well,
I have a problem. No. I like to steal things when I'm drunk.
Oh, I had a friend like that. She would steal things when she was drunk.
It's a little bit of a kleptomania. I love feeling like I got away with something.
I steal things from my mom. That's probably like the only, but it's also like technically like rightfully mine. Actually, one of my aunts who just passed away, she was also a drunk klepto. And it was so fun. So we took her to dinner. Was it her birthday or was it my aunt's birthday? I can't remember. But we had taken someone out for their birthday. And we had ordered a round of champagne glasses. And it was like 10 of us, right? And there was only like 8. So there was like 2 missing from the table. So my mom like calls over the waiter and she's like, hey, like we asked for, like 10 champagne glasses. Like there's only 8 and da-da-da. Like I thought you guys brought out 10. Like did you guys take 2? Da-da-da. So then my aunt, may she rest in peace, she goes into her pocketbook and starts pulling out champagne glasses. She goes, oh, I have 2 right here in case we need 2 more. Like, of course you do.
First of all, diva.
Those were the ones that were on the table. Oh my God.
My first time stealing, I still remember it. It was from a Modell's. And
okay.
It was these little...
Gotta go to Mo's.
Gotta go to Modell's. My mom knew it. Like because
that's great.
Mind you, we were in and out of Modell's like every other day because like we were all in sports and whatever. And Modell's, I think, like had like lawn stuff and stuff for the house. They had these little like hair bands, but they had like clocks on them. I was like, I want that. Do I have a reason for it? Did I need it? No, I just didn't know what it wanted. I was like, Mom, can I have that? She said no.
Okay.
Mom, can I have that? She said no. Next time we went into Modell's, I see them right in front of the register. Right in front of the register.
Yeah.
I said, who's going to stop me?
Right.
Does it have a little beeper on it? I don't think so.
Totes.
So I just like took it and like walked out with it. And I remember approaching like the little beepers and walking past and being like, and then like we're in the car and I'm like playing with something in my hand. And my mom's like, what do you have in your hand? Like, oh, nothing. We get into the house and she sees that I'm holding it. She goes, where did you get that? And I go, nowhere. I've had it. A friend gave it to me. She goes, yeah, a friend gave it to you? A day later, or 2 days later, she thought I forgot about it. She goes, come with me. We got somewhere to go. I go, really? She goes, yeah, and bring that thing that your friend gave you. I go, okay. She drove my ass back to Modell's. She made me I was like 6 years old. She made me apologize to the cashiers one by one.
Oh.
These poor like teenage kids. And I'm sitting there like, I'm so sorry for stealing this from this establishment. And I was like, here you go. And they were like, okay. The thing was $2.50.
For sure. It's always like a stick of gum.
Oh, yeah.
It's always something like, yeah.
But as I got older, the next,
confessions time, guys. I am your priest.
I was 18.
Okay, I'm going to need you to go say 3 Hail Marys.
Lord, I was 18 living in New York City, and we were around Webster Hall, super messed up one night. This man was a straight up crackhead.
Oh.
Straight up crackhead. He was passed out. Mm-hmm. I don't know why I thought that this man had money. I don't know why that I thought he had Jordans. I don't know why that I thought he was like harboring some sort of nice stuff. But I was like, he needs help. Do you need help? We're going to call the cops for you in case you need help. He's like, I don't need help. And I was like, I'm going to hold on to this for you. I took this crackhead's whole bag back to my apartment. And I was like, this guy has sneakers that like I can give to my boyfriend, my ex-boyfriend. You know what I mean? So this like, I guess it kind of made sense because this is what he deserved.
Stealing from a crackhead is crackhead activity. That's what you do.
I stole from a crackhead, and I was convinced that this crackhead had like stole like Air Jordans for some reason. Mm-hmm. But it was because he had like a Jordan Airstream backpack, and I was like, I need that. And I took it from him, and what was inside was just a lot of crack, and a crack pipe smelled like shit. And yeah, stole this man's stuff. Oh, and I stole a sweater. Okay. So he was cold. So sorry. I'm sorry to that man. It was summer, but
okay. Hopefully he got a new one before the winter came around.
Fine.
Yep.
So yeah, that's when I kind of realized I might have a little bit of a problem.
Yeah, you have a problem. I get that.
It's fine.
I get that.
I hope he's doing well.
I hope he is too.
That was like 8 years ago.
I've actually lived a very boring life. I've never stolen anything.
Okay.
I feel like the more people get to know me, the more they're like, I thought you were interesting. And I realize you truly are a virgin who can't drive.
No. Like Kat, this is just because I've never been... Kat, this is all because I have trauma.
I have trauma too.
I stole from a... Yeah, I realize I guess I do have some stories for days on that. But a lot of other stealing stories. But
you always talk about my lore.
I guess I do have an ample amount of lore.
You do.
I do, yeah.
Okay, this is random. This is a random top 3 favorite movies. Do you have?
Oh.
Do you have? Because when you go to sleepovers, sometimes you watch movies.
The Parent Trap.
Okay.
Parent Trap's a big one for me. Just brings me good nostalgia.
Old one or new one?
Huh? Lindsay Lohan, the twins. I didn't even know that she was one person until 5 years later.
I thought she had a twin.
No, she still does. She's hiding her. I refuse to believe otherwise.
For real.
Natasha
Nobody's
Richardson?
acting is that good?
No.
Lindsay, where's your twin?
No, an English accent at the age of 11.
You know what I mean? Come on.
Bye.
What an iconic queen.
Yes. Top. I don't know.
Besides Mariah Carey, 2 of the best things to come out of Long Island. You're the third thing.
Thank you.
You're the third. You're my third favorite thing to come out of Long Island.
Thank you so much.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Next couple films. Oof. Honestly, that's really tough. I know. That's really hard.
I know.
I do love The Parent Trap. Oh, Parasite's up there for me. I love Parasite.
Parasite's a really good film.
Yeah, really good film.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm missing so many right now. I'm missing so many good movies.
I know. My first favorite movie is Cruel Intentions, number 1. Ooh. The writing, the casting, the lighting, the cinematography, the costume, the scoring. There's no better scoring. The music in Cruel Intentions. Oh, whoever was the music supervisor. Hats off. My number 2 is A League of Their Own.
Oh, that's good. No, that's so up there for me.
That is my second favorite film.
You just gave me my third one.
What is it?
Remember the Titans.
Oh, that's a good one.
That one was always a really big movie I loved. Yeah. I loved that movie.
Fun fact about A League of Their Own. It is based on a true story for anyone who doesn't know.
It's a great movie.
But the company that created this female baseball team was Wrigley's Gum, in case nobody knew that. So that's your fun fact of the day. So the owner of Wrigley's Gum decided to, because he owned, I actually think they still own
Wrigley Field.
Yeah, Wrigley Field. It's in Chicago, right? That's where they did the female baseball league thing while the men were away at war.
So great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So for our last segment, to round out our grand finale on season 1,
yes,
we're going to talk about how we've changed and what we've learned from this first season. Maybe even like what we've learned about each other.
Okay.
Yeah. And how we've grown.
I learned that when you were young, you were a little thief. That's what I learned today.
Listen,
I support it.
Thank you. Just a girl getting her bag.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
I think what I've learned from starting this podcast with you is I feel like I said this to you before we started this podcast, that I think I have a fear of working with people I love. And I think I fear like that I don't work well with others because I think personally, like I get afraid to work well with others because there's been so many other instances where I want to work with people I love, but I've seen it doesn't work out and then it won't work out and then something happens and then there's a fallout, whatever. And I was like, I just really want to nourish our friendship. I've learned through this that like, it's so great and powerful to work with the people that you love when you have a strong sense of communication, and also makes me accountable for somebody else. And I love that like I can see a longer trajectory, like long term with us as partners in this way. That makes me excited. I think that's what I've learned.
I love you.
I think, and I'm learning all this new stuff about another area of entertainment. And like, I think in the past I would feel like, oh, I'm so ashamed. Like I'm starting something new again, but it's also like, I'm realizing, I think because my birthday just passed, I'm feeling super reflective. I'm realizing like, oh, wait, we actually have so much knowledge in the areas that we think that we're not qualified for. Like I actually have so much qualification. And this is like a whole nother skill set that I'm able to dive into because I get to do it with you. And I'm super, super grateful for that. Really grateful for that. And it's a learning process every day. Yeah, that's something I'm super, super grateful for.
That was something I was afraid of when I've talked about it on here before. I didn't.
Oh, sorry,
you're fine. I didn't want to work with Caleb because I didn't know, how it would go if you work with the person that you're dating, etc. But what I have learned is communication is key.
Yeah,
I have told you a multitude of times, and I'll tell everybody, you are so mature and so like just self-aware. And I think that's what makes it easy for me. When I was your age last year, I was nowhere near as mature. Nowhere near. And I'm very impressed with you as a woman and as well as the woman that you are becoming. When we first became friends, when we first got to know each other, I wasn't really looking for a friendship. I was really anti-friendship at the time. I just thought that you were talented and I wanted to write for you. And I was like, oh, I just want to write a song with her, whatever. And then we got to know each other and I was like, oh, I love this girl so much. Oh, my sweet little princess. For real.
Oh my God.
But this is something I said I would never do. I've had 3 other people ask me to do a podcast with them. And I told them no. I was like, what makes you think I would ever want to do a podcast? Why? Because I talk a lot? No, there's no fucking way. But here I am. And I'm learning that it's okay to try new things.
Yeah.
I'm learning that I'm not who I thought I was. You know what I mean? I'm finding new parts of myself. As you get older, some things shed, some things grow, etc., etc. And I'm happy with what we have created and are creating. I'm excited to see what comes for season 2. We'll have our next meeting, and we'll go through that. But I'm also proud of myself for just even going for it.
Yeah.
I really parts of me are so shocked that I said yes to doing this.
I'm so happy that you did, though. There was like
and also I just want to say, you actually work very well as a teammate, way better than you think you do.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think for so long I didn't have good teammates, so I was convinced I was the problem.
Okay.
So because every time I would join forces with somebody, I would be so eager, like, I'm ready to put in work, I'm ready to do this. And then it would fall apart and something wouldn't happen. Or I would voice my concerns, but I had been very, very sweet and nice up until this point. So once I voiced my concerns, they're like, oh, she's got a problem. And then I was the problem. And, I think for so long I was like, I am having trouble communicating. Like you were saying earlier, like, oh, well, if, you thought you were having problems with a person, so you thought it must have been yourself. I was like, I think that I start feeling weird or something. I don't know if it's territorial. I don't know if it's insecurity. I don't know if it's lack of communication. I don't know if it's maybe an inability to say when I don't like something. I think that's a big piece of a lot of my issues. But no, this has been nothing but like super pleasant for me.
Yeah.
And like I said, like it's something that I'm excited to continue to grow and like to find new ways to even grow it further. And I love watching our follower count go up every week. And
I mean, look, when we have, we don't really have like disagreements, but when we don't fully agree on something, like let's say there's a topic we want to talk about and we both, which has happened. Okay. We've had topics that, we didn't both want to talk about. We compromised.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't know if you thought maybe you weren't capable of that, but you were. Like I came to you once and I said, I'm not comfortable with this topic. Here's why.
Yeah.
And you said, no problem. Here's what I think that we should do. You came up with a solution like instantly. You compromised instantly. And I was like, oh, incredible.
Oh, no. Okay.
And your compromise, I think, was brilliant. We don't need to say what it is publicly, but we know what it is.
Yeah.
And I thought it was brilliant. I don't know whoever made you feel like you're not good at that, but I find you to be incredible at this. And I am someone, we're both solo artists. And while I'm not necessarily making my own music anymore, for a long time, I did. And I was not someone who I felt like I could ever be in like, a girl group because I wanted things my way, et cetera, et cetera. But let me tell you this, even as a solo artist, even when you want things your way, you still have to work with the fucking team. Yeah. I still have to work with Caleb, my makeup artist, my dancers, I still have to work with other people. And while, yes, at the end of the day, I'm the one with the say-so, I'm the one who gets the final say, we still have to compromise on a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Me and my dancers had to compromise on shit. Me and Caleb have to compromise all the fucking time.
Yeah.
So you learn teamwork in that way because no matter, I don't care who you give the credit to. You give all the credit to Steve Jobs or all the credit to Mark Zuckerberg or all the credit to, Beyonce or Taylor Swift. There's a team of 1,000 fucking people working hard to make sure you know that person's name.
Right.
And it takes teamwork. It takes them being good bosses, creating good partnerships, because even if someone is working for you, they're still working with you.
Right.
Right. So with me and you, it's more of an equal partnership. And I love it.
Yeah.
I look forward to every time we do this. And I don't feel fearful in telling you like, hey, I don't like that, or I want to do this. There's no fear. And I hope that you feel the same way. And even when there's like, an editing thing, like we can always hit each other up and say, hey, I don't like how I look in that shot, or I don't like what I said in that shot. One time she edited a whole thing and there was a part I didn't like what I said, and she had to go back and edit the whole thing again and re-upload it. And you didn't bitch at me about it.
No.
You were just like, I get it, no problem. And you did it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Thank you for saying that. It makes me feel good. It also makes me realize like, okay, maybe I am like healing in different ways. And also, but it also is a testament to like the person you are, because you create a space that allows me to feel comfortable in that way.
Drinking, don't make me cry.
But no, I think that's a big reason as well. And it's so funny because it's like we literally met through TikTok. And now we're doing this, and you're in my wedding, and
And what's crazy is if I had met you a little bit earlier, you would have been in my wedding. Girl. Like if I had met you literally just like a couple months earlier, you would have been in my wedding.
But it's so not about that. You know that it's not about that.
But
I know the stress you went under. I know. But it's so not about that. It's a great thing. It's like that's a really divine thing, like to find friendship like this.
I'm so glad that all of you have joined us for season 1, whether you hate watched us or watched us because
I just smacked myself in the face.
You love us. After I said hate watched us, that's funny.
That was somebody wished that upon me.
But I want to thank you guys so much. And I hope that you stick around, you join us for season 2, because we're only going to be growing from here. And I'm really excited for whatever the fuck comes next, because I have no idea. We're just winging it, to be totally honest. I keep knocking the mic with my glass. I'm a little bit tipsy. I think this is so exciting. I don't even know who I am anymore, because this is not something I would ever do.
This is great.
And here I am.
Yeah. Well,
I'm changing. I'm growing. I'm almost 75 years old. So but this is something.
I love seeing you realize how great you are, because when I first met you, I felt like, you know how great you are. You've done great things. You have a resume, but there was this like shadow around your craft where you're like, I don't want to be seen. I don't want to be heard. I don't want anybody to know what it is that I do. And I was so perplexed by it, because I'm like, but you have this talent and you have this voice and you have this aura. And I was like, but why doesn't she feel confident enough to like to take the risk to be like, screw it, I'm going to do this. I'm going to just do it.
I'm going to tell you why. You know, when people say like, oh, it's self-confidence, it's confidence of the self-esteem. Yes, but your self-esteem or your self-confidence can absolutely dwindle when other people's opinions are thrown at you.
Yeah.
And I have spent my whole life listening to other people's opinions.
Yeah.
And other people, like, you know, and I've mentioned this so many times where like I thought I wasn't pretty. And it's not because I stood in the mirror and said, oh, I'm ugly. It's because
somebody made you,
other people, particularly older women, would always say things to me like, oh, you think you're all that? And now that I'm older, I'm like, oh, you thought I was all that. When I was 11, you weird fucking bitch, because you were 40.
Oh, yeah.
What were you doing?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? So now that I'm getting older, like I don't look at kids like that. So now I'm looking back like, wow, you were weird.
Yeah.
You were actually fucking insane.
Yeah.
On top of the fact that, you know, I've been with men, you know, who made me feel
right,
you know, less than. And I'm like, oh, it's cause you realized you couldn't fucking measure up
right
to me.
Right.
You couldn't be what I needed.
Right. It's true. Period.
And that's it.
Period. And on that note,
I love you and I'm so happy.
I love you and I'm so happy.
We're doing this.
Yeah, wait, I drank all my wine. Hold on.
So drunk.
No, I am definitely feeling like I'm feeling a little fun.
Same. I have to pee so bad.
I'm looking at my face in this camera, and not only do I look like look at these eyes. Oh my God. They're hammocks.
But I love how sparkly your eyes look right now.
Oh, I did that on purpose. Thank you.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes, but I also look very inflamed. I could see my skin just getting red and puffy.
That's your blush. Because you're happy.
No, girl. I come from a long line of alcoholism, and our skin gets red.
Well,
when
don't
we are
mind
drinking.
everybody. I have my period, so my period pimples over here.
We love that.
Disgusting.
Girlhood.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well, cheers. Cheers to us.
Cheers.
Cheers to season 1. We did it. We love you guys. And we love our haters. You little bitches.
They're just our ex-friends or distant family members.
Right. Thank you guys so much for watching the Slumber Party. Like, share, subscribe on all platforms. We're coming up with new stuff, but we get more content when you guys engage with our stuff, when you guys send us messages, send us questions, send us, pieces of advice or things that you want to know. It really helps carry the show along. Of course, we want to come up with segments for you, but it's so much more fun to interact with you. So make sure you follow us. My name is Diana Padilla.
I'm Kat Capone and I'm drunk.
And we love you so much. Thank you so much for watching season 1 of The Slumber Party.
The Slumber Party. Yay. Bye.
Oh my gosh.
We talked for 3 fucking hours.
Oh my God. I realized it and I was like, oh shit.